Alright, we're going to break away from the manifold a minute here. Let's look at something else. This be the problem of this whole head, or at least about 60 to 70% of it, and it's the area. Guys, I have seen what is called professional ported heads, even some CNC ProComps, and it kills me to see that this is still there. How could you not address this is beyond me. But it's just scary, and it gets into a lot of work. Actually, what it is labor. There's a lot of time in this, and it's brutal, it's hard to remove, but the gains are just off the charts. So, that being said, let's attack this cursed pillar of power. Let's give these Denmark boys a shot at how American horsepower works here. Alright, I'm going to reset my camera over here to give you a little better view. And this is going to be pretty hard. Give me a minute here. It's going to be hard pressed because of the amount of pressure I have to throw on it. And I won't. See, I try so hard, y'all, to get my hands out of the way. But let me just try to see if I can get this. See right there, I'm going to be right in your way. Hold on. So try to follow me. Notice how I'm not coming past it or going over it. I'm trying to stay right there in the dab blame center of it because that's what we're trying to take out. Alright, see how I'm getting it? I know I'm probably blocking the view. Let me get you more on top. Yeah, I didn't want to start digging off into the floor. Okay, so... then I'll pull just a little bit past it. Okay. Now, let's go to the other side. I think I can get you a little bit better here. Hold on. Always remember, clip and dip. Clip and dip. I can't emphasize enough to you that when I'm in here doing this, the amount of vibration when you're pulling it, you can't let it skip. Ow. Alright, I've turned the head upside down now. We're going to go for a power cut on the top, which has to match the bottom. Well, I put so much in it, I pull it pretty hard. Let's get you focused a little better. Alrighty. The pull is always this way, never down. We don't want to dig into that roof until we come in and put the 1206 plot on it, and that plot will come right into this here. And always remember, like I've told you many times before, I'm not going in there till I bust. That's not what I'm doing. I'm taking the hump out. Usually though it does bust and give way, but I'm because on the other side of that hump, danger zone, guys. That's where you bust through this head. So it's really finicky right there when you start talking about going past right here. You gotta watch this. For some damn reason, this is paper thin all the way around there. So getting the bulge out and cutting it, this head has 3 different spots of severe thinness. Everywhere else is thick. I hear that On the newer versions, they're going in there and putting meat in there now, but it's really hard to tell what you got. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this, turn it upside right, and show you what I call the clover leaf, okay? For the pillar of power. Okay, now with the bottoms and tops done, I'm going to get you in there focused as I can, alright? Now as you can see, at this point, what we've got here, we got our upper cuts and bottom cuts, and buddy, I mean, they're deep. They're way over a 1/4 inch. I'd probably say around 300 to 400 thousandths. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to get that cut. See, I didn't break through anywhere. I'm going to take the big butcher hog and pull them two in and get it close to level, and then I'll finish it up. Now once that's done, I'm going to go in here and finish converting this to 1206, which the bottom don't have much, but I'll have to begin to cut. As a matter of fact, I think one pair of heads already got it done. I got to catch this one up to the top cuts, and that's going to be the extent of the port mods itself, except where the 205 valve is. And man, the more and more I look at it, I really believe that the 205 valve on this, let's turn her around. Hold on a second. Okay, just real quick. See how the trenches that I cut, I didn't go none up in here. It come in here, it hit the belly of the beast, tore its guts out right there. Of course, there's your bolt hole. But what I wanted to show here, let's get up really close. That bullshit ProComp bow blend job that they do from the factory. About the worst I've ever seen. It catches, look at that. It's pow. I wish you could see it. There's a big hook, a catch. And like I said, the 205 valve, when we're going in here and we're doing the valve job, I'm gambling that is going to cure this whole problem. So far, I've done a few, but I've never went in there like on these with a stage 4 with a 205 and spent time on the bowl and radius in the seat like I'm going to do on the Denmark Duo's heads. And if everything works out like it's supposed to, man, these are going to be some really well thought out pieces with none of this hook problem that it's got. So anyway, I'm going to go in there now and get all the rest of them up to this point, and then we'll go back to the 1206 roof mod and complete the intake port, get it ready for the valve job. On the exhaust side, they don't get a whole lot of work. They get a little bit of roof work. I do come in here, raise the roof, and pull it in. But if you remember right, man, we're stuck on the gasket. We're stuck on the 1404. And that's really chucking it to get that one done. So anyway, let's get back into the game and try to get this wrapped up and see what a beautiful job before and after that these things do. I am taking photos along the way with my camcorder also, so we get some before and after shots. All right.